Millions of tons of plastic are created and discarded every year. The vast majority are petroleum-based, and they do not naturally degrade. Unless it's recycled, and few plastics are, it remains a waste item for up to 1,000 years. But what if we can find an organism that literally eats plastic?
We screened several different bacterial strains to see if they could use the polyurethanes as a food source.
Researcher John Pekorski says in the end they found two kinds of bacteria that could use polyurethane as an exclusive food source. This form of plastic, it goes by the acronym TPU, is used in lots of things from cushions and shoes to watch bands. In the U.S., we make over 1 million tons of polyurethane every year. Pekorski and his team embedded spores in their plastic as it was created. Spores are like dormant seeds that will become bacteria. When the spores wake up, they start feasting on the TPU. So what wakes them up?
So they need something wet, and they need things like sugar, things that happen in soil, things that you'd find in compost. And so one of the things that's really neat about these is that we think that it doesn't matter what environment they're disposed in. If they go to a landfill, the bacteria will wake up and degrade the polymers. If they go to compost, same thing.
He says they saw their plastic with bacterial spores almost entirely disappear within 5 months. The way researchers talk about adding spores to the manufacture of polyurethane is the way they'd talk about adding salt to your soup. Bioengineer Adam Feist, another member of the research team, says, yep, it's just another additive.
When you make rubber compounds or plastic compounds, it's a mixture of things. It's the raw polymer itself, it's colorants, other things that get poured in there, right? The spores actually in this case are just one more thing that get poured in to the mix.
He says the bacteria they used was modified in the lab by speeding up their evolution so they could select bacteria that withstood the high heat of plastic manufacturing. The bacteria does not degrade all plastic, only the TPU selected by researchers. Feist calls their plastic material a contrived marriage between microbes and polymers. We'll need to find out if this shotgun wedding can lead to the production and use of a common plastic that degrades as well as organic materials. Thomas Fudge, KPBS News.